Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Irit. I'm a watercolor and mixed media artist. I am based in Austria, and today I'm doing my yearly gift guide. So every year I do this, and this is where I share with you ideas for gifts that would work really well for your artist friends. My idea for a gift is something that is sometimes more luxurious, has a really nice presentation to it, is a really excellent product, or just a lot of fun. And mostly this is aimed for people who are already into watercolors and not just beginners. If you want beginner supplies, I have a different video for that, which I will link you to. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. If you also need some advice on what to get a specific artist friend, you can leave me a comment and I will do my best to help you out. As an artist myself and a collector slash hoarder of art supplies, I can understand that it can be tough to shop for us. So I'm here to help. And yeah, if you want more ideas, then feel free to go to my previous gift guides. I might have, or probably I have a few items that I've also talked about in previous years, but I think it's always good to repeat the things you love because it just shows that they stand the test of time, and you know, I still have a high opinion of them and I think they would work really well as gifts. So I have my list here. I will try to make this you know, fast and to the point, but I do have a tendency to ramble on. So if you're short on time or you just want the facts, then look below at all the links and information. I will put everything there. I'm going to start with watercolor and then some more, you know, color products. Then we'll go to brushes, sketchbooks, and some extras and some bonuses and some, you know, ideas for the artist that has it all. I'll start with watercolor. So I've recommended a lot of watercolor sets in the past, and again, you can check my previous videos. They are very, like, they're still up to date, and almost everything that I mentioned then is still available and you can find it. Today I just want to talk actually about one set because I think they are really fun, and I mean the artist Curated sets by Daniel Smith. So these can be a little bit problematic to get depending where you are in the world. Jackson's Art in the UK has some, and then you can find some on Amazon. I will leave links below. I just really like these because they really kind of curate a color palette that an artist picked, and it's a great way to introduce someone to the brand. And also if someone already has a basic set of watercolors, then it's really nice to get some other colors that maybe they don't have in their collection. And these come in tubes, so maybe, you know, the box is kind of simple. It's just a cardboard box, but the paint is beautiful. I've tried dozens and dozens of Daniel Smith paints. I've recommended in the past their relatively new basic sets, so I'm not going to go into that again, but they did come up with a few new artist collection sets, and a couple of my favorites are the Jensen Chow set and the Paul Wang. I just really like both these artists and their color choices, so I think those sets would be a great gift. And you know, if you want something, just, you know, you could pair this with one of the other items to just make it look a little bit nicer. But this is an example, in my opinion, for something that the product is really, really great and the concept is great. The packaging is kind of simple, but you know, you could always wrap it nicely or put it in a nice box or pair it with something that is, you know, that looks a little bit more luxurious. So I really, really like the Daniel Smith sets. So more color. A set of pencils, again, it's something I think every color lover artist would love. And my standout picks also after this year where I do think I painted a lot are the Caran Museum Aquarelle pencils. They are, I think, the best. They look really nice. Caran is Swiss, so I think all the products have this really, really high standard, high quality. And yeah, you won't hear complaints if you give your artist friend a set of really, really gorgeous pencils. So the Museum Aquarelle are watercolor pencils. They dissolve when you add water to them, and they're just a joy to work with, and I think it would be a beautiful gift. The packaging is also nice. They look very kind of slick with a black body of the pencil, and it's just a great gift. Now, as for like more traditional coloring pencils, my recommendation this year for a coloring pencil might not be the most kind of high quality pick, but I just found these so enjoyable, and I'm talking about the Prismacolor pencils. If you look online, it's kind of a rabbit hole, and you have been warned. There's a lot of talk about the quality of these pencils. A lot of people have trouble with them, that they break or something like this. So for someone who is strictly a colored pencil artist and uses really like top of the line quality stuff, maybe this is not the right product for them. But for someone who is into mixed media, or maybe someone younger that, you know, you just want to get like a lot of pencils, there's something about getting like a huge set of pencils, and I just love the Prismacolor pencils. I don't use any kind of like, you know, layering techniques, blending techniques with my pencils. I use them with watercolor. I mostly just sketch, and I don't build colors or blend colors. And I have found the Prismacolor pencils to be the most pigmented. Their color selection is, in my opinion, unparalleled. They're just, all of their colors are just like a little bit brighter than the other ones I have, like the very well-known polychromos, which are fantastic pencils. But if you're more into color, you're buying for someone who's like really, really loves color and likes a lot of it and does mixed media, I really think the Prismacolors are great. Personally, I didn't have a single one of them break on me, anything like that. So I don't know. I can only tell you my experience. I really enjoy them, and yeah, I think they are a lot of fun. It's just like a fun product. There are definitely better pencils on the market, but I just think their colors are vibrant and they're just fantastic. Honorable mention to the Holbein pencils. This is just fun because they were only available in Japan for a really long time, and then recently Jackson's in the UK also started stocking them. I think it was last year or the year before that, and now it's very easy to get them, and they are beautiful pencils. The pencil itself is gorgeous. You have the color on all the pencil, which I really like the whole barrel is the color of the colored pencil. And they have beautiful sets, especially their pastel sets. I mean, it's just like, it's such a beautiful gift, I think. Just the wow effect of it all. And the quality is superb, like really, really good. Okay, let's move on to brushes. I want to mention something that made me very happy also with Jackson's, that they really expanded their stock of the Tintoretto brushes. These are Italian brushes, and they're just beautiful. And I don't want to recommend like, you know, an entire company, because that's just like overwhelming. They don't have sets at Jackson's. They have sets in a different website that I've talked about in the past. It's an Italian website called Agalo. They mostly sell watercolors, but they also offer some brushes and other items. The problem is it's a small website and they only do restock like every couple of months. So it might be frustrating to wait for things and then it sells out really fast. They have sets, beautiful brush sets. I've talked about this in the past, but Jackson's also carries now, I think, most of the Tintoretto brushes. And if you head on over to the Jackson's website, you can see them. And I'll just give you a few highlights. First of all, they have these gorgeous turquoise brushes. Thank you, Italy, for making brushes that are not just like black and boring. They look gorgeous. I haven't tried them, but everything else I've tried from Tintoretto has been really, really beautiful. So those just, I mean, if you know someone that loves turquoise, I mean, just get them a quill brush with a turquoise barrel. Go for a size like a number 6, 8, 10. Those are kind of safe choices. You will make them very, very happy. Or another option is there, I wrote this down. This is the 1337 Vajo retractable brush. I love travel brushes. I think they're so versatile. You can use them in your studio, you can use them on the go. And yeah, but these ones are quill brushes, which are quite difficult to find, or they're a lot harder to find in a travel option. And there is another company, Da Vinci, which makes beautiful synthetic brushes. They're Castagnet line, and they also have a couple of quill brushes, but they are big and they are kind of plasticky and bulky. And the Tintoretto ones are gorgeous. So I ordered for myself from Magalo a set of these. Jackson's doesn't have a set, but if you just grab, you know, depending on your budget, just grab 1 or 2 or 4, I think it comes in 4 sizes, and wrap it nicely, you'll have a very grateful watercolor artist friend or family member. So I think those are beautiful. The brush itself, I'm very familiar with it, with the regular version of it, and there are other brushes and they're really lovely quality. Another great option is the Escoda Sets. Escoda is a Spanish manufacturer that makes beautiful brushes, and they also make like more fancier brushes. I only use synthetic fibers, and they have a fantastic range. They're super affordable, and they have artist sets, which I think is always a nice way of, you know, for a gift. It's really nice. My favorite is probably their Alvaro Castagnet set, which just has really, really nice large brushes, which can sometimes be very expensive. But this set, it's only, I think, around $70 right now, and you get 2 really big brushes and 1 smaller one for detail. So it's a really beautiful set, and maybe something that, you know, someone on a budget wouldn't necessarily want to buy for themselves. Let's move on to papers. I always think a sketchbook is a really nice present, because a block of paper, while some have nice packaging, is just a simpler presentation. So I like sketchbooks, and my standout sketchbook has to be the Fabriano Vergatone. I know it's not so easy to find. I bought mine from Cult Pens in the UK. I think they have some flat rate shipping or free shipping if you buy over kind of a reasonable amount, nothing too crazy. With Brexit, if you're in Europe, you'll have to pay customs. I think it's the same for the US, I don't know, but take that under consideration. But they have these sketchbooks. I've talked about them a million times in the past. I think they're beautiful. I think they're unique. I think the paper is special. And for most of the people that have tried these sketchbooks, nobody was talking about them. And I know some of you purchased them after my recommendation, and the vast majority of people that gave me feedback were very, very happy with it. So I think it's not just me. I think other people would enjoy it also. And Cult Pens, if you want, you know, a few other items to get to that free shipping, they have a beautiful selection of pens and inks. So you have been warned, but that would be a great like combo gift. Okay, let's move on to palettes. I have a couple of favorites here. The first one I want to mention is the Etcher mini palette. It's just like, it's gimmicky in the best way. It's really cute. You can travel with it, but it's also ceramic, so it has that more kind of quality feel than just like a plastic palette. And I personally like the 19 wells option. They have a 37 well option. It's just a bit much for me. But if you know someone who paints on a smaller scale and likes to use a lot of colors, then maybe the 37 wells would be a better choice for them. I think the 19 is small enough and it's super, super cute, and it is a quality product. So very nice gift. You could pair that with like a Daniel Smith set of tubes. That would be a good option, or with the travel brushes from Tintoretto. That would be also another good option. Yeah, the next one I want to mention is the Fraser Price Brass Watercolor Box. This is a beautiful item. I actually did order it for myself, and I already filled it, but I haven't had a chance to use it. This is beautiful. It's like perfect gift material. The price is a bit up there. It is brass and it's beautifully made, but if you're familiar with brass watercolor palettes, then you probably know that the average price is about 2 to 3 to 4 times what this box costs. So I would definitely consider this a good price for what it is, even though the inserts are plastic. So take that under consideration, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous gift. I can't tell you how, how I like using this palette because I haven't used it, but it definitely has that wow gift factor to it. Another thing that is in the realm of palettes and brushes is this beautiful water container that I also got from Jackson's, and I just think it's beautiful. It's ceramic. I still have to figure out how to clean it because we don't really use any kind of harsh cleaning materials, and mine did get a little bit stained. So yeah, but other than that, it's a beautiful item. It just looks so pretty on your table, and again can be a great accompanying piece to a palette or a set of brushes or a set of watercolors and brushes, depending on your budget. Okay, a couple of things I want to mention, which is these are places for, where you go to shop for the artist that has everything. And I'm going to mention 2 places that are very different. Also, I know a lot of my viewers are in the US. So I do think there is something really special when you gift someone something from a faraway land. I mean, I know I always get excited when I get something that, is from the Far East or something like that. And I think it adds something special to the gift. So the first shop I want to mention is Choosing Keeping. They have a gorgeous selection. It's very overwhelming. If you don't want to get into it, just gift your loved one a gift card of that place, and then they can choose whatever they want. I just want to highlight a few of their products. Something new that I saw they have now is composition ledgers. Who doesn't like a good notebook, right? These are so gorgeous, so gorgeous. I would love to get one of these or 2 or a selection. They have beautiful designs. I don't know, go take a look. You've been warned, but that is something that kind of jumped at me. They also have gorgeous watercolor sets. They have sets, Japanese watercolors that are a little bit different in their formulation than European watercolors. They're very creamy, many times very opaque and gorgeous, and it just looks beautiful. Just go over there and take a look. Beautiful. So that's a few highlights. That is one place. This is a shop in the UK, so take under consideration shipping charges, custom charges, all these things. They wrap everything beautifully. Next time I'm in London, I'm heading over there, probably leaving my credit card at home just to avoid accidents. But it's one of these shops that it's just a joy to see someone take this kind of like attention to, curating such a beautiful selection of items. So yeah, and then the other place I want to mention is called Maison du Pastel. I don't know, it's a French website. Head on over there. They are mostly a pastel manufacturer, and they have beautiful products, but what I would highlight is their antique section, where they have a few antique sets of pastel and also a few antique sets of watercolors. I have a video dedicated to painting with one such set, and I have to say it is a lovely experience. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I think that would be an amazing gift. Again, these are more on the pricey side, also choosing keeping, although the notebooks are more affordable, but their watercolor sets can be up there in price. But it is something very special, very unique, that is, it's almost kind of one of a kind, and I think it would make every art supplies lover, watercolor painter very, very happy. And last but not least, if I wouldn't promote myself, what kind of a YouTuber would I be? Or, you know, artist. If you want an original piece of my artwork as a gift to yourself or a loved one, I have some now available on my website. This is one of them. I did frame it because I love it so much, but I am willing to part with it. And yeah, you know, original artwork, it doesn't get more special than that in my book. So I would be honored if you purchase one of my pieces to have in your home. And yeah, you can find them on my shop as well as some other items. I also have some print-on-demand canvases, so you can choose the design and the size, and it is made per order exactly to fit your needs. And of course, it's more affordable than original artwork. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this gift guide. I think we did a good job, or I did a good job kind of going through it at a good pace. So I will be back soon with some more videos, painting, talking about products, you know, watercolor chat, we all love that. I wish you a wonderful day, and thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.